We lost a legend this week.
I'm optimistic about life. If I can be optimistic when I'm nearly dead, surely the rest of you can handle a little inflation.
Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's longtime partner in business and investing, died on Tuesday at the age of 99. It's impossible to overstate his contributions and what he meant to so many people in the business world and beyond. Buffett and Munger grew Berkshire Hathaway into one of the most highly valued companies in the world, now worth a staggering $780 billion. Munger was also instrumental in helping Buffett amass what may be the greatest investing track record of all time, which is even more amazing than it sounds given Berkshire's size. If Berkshire were a fund, which it basically is because it owns a bunch of other companies, it would be almost 4 times bigger by market value than the next biggest actively managed mutual fund. And the bigger the fund, the harder it is to find investing opportunities that will produce outsized gains. But that didn't stop Munger and Buffett from thumping the stock market and the competition for more than 4 decades. As Buffett often acknowledged, their success is a testament to Munger's wisdom and humor, which Munger eagerly shared with fans.
People don't seem to get that point. You have any idea why, Charlie?
Warren, if people weren't so often wrong, we wouldn't be so rich.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of admirers journey to Omaha, Nebraska every year for Berkshire's annual meeting, in no small part to hear Munger.
That does not mean we approve of every buyback at all, though. I mean, we've seen...
No.
Yeah.
I think some people just buy it to keep the stock up. And that, of course, is insane and immoral. But apart from that, it's fine. I think you would understand any presentation using the word EBITDA if every time you saw that word, you just substituted the phrase bullshit earnings.
It's impossible to count all the great Munger quips. Maybe my favorite, if something isn't worth doing, it isn't worth doing well. His simple words of wisdom were arguably even better. Perhaps most famous among them were Munger's 5 keys to success. Spend less than you earn. Invest prudently. Avoid toxic people and toxic activities. Defer gratification and never stop learning. But nothing beats hearing from the master himself. So here are some of my favorites.
Competency is a relative concept. And what a lot of us need, including the one speaking, what I needed to get ahead was to compete against idiots. And luckily, there's a large supply. And, well, I can't give you a formulaic approach because I don't use one. If you want a formula, you should go back to graduate school. They'll give you lots of formulas that won't work.
Charlie's big on lowering expectations.
Absolutely. That's the way I got married. My wife lowered her expectations. No, I've written my obituary the way I've lived my life, and if people want to pay attention to it, it's all right with me. And if they want to ignore it, that's okay with me too. I'll be dead, but what difference will it make?
Rest in peace, Charlie. You'll be missed.